IFF promised not to get triggered about the FF/Dom joke. Ignoring is best. What's going on, peeps? And today we are here with another news report, and it's gonna be lit. First of all, we got some new stuff, new ranks. Free agent, that's for MXW guys now. Kind of bad news because you're a free agent, so you don't have anything. And there's Cool Kid, but that only belongs to Toad apparently, so sorry, Matt. Oh wait, never mind. Just kidding. So now next we have, gosh dang, I hate this. Music packs on MXW.com. So you can just basically click on them and they'll take you there. So yeah. So you don't have to complain. This is an emotional thing. Toad speaks about NXW. NXW, the final chapter, is hours away. But before that opening pyro goes off for the last time, Toad reflected and spoke about NXW. Today, the last NXW event will take place, but let it not be saddened that NXW is coming to close. Let us reflect on the memories NXW has made. To joyfully watch the talent NXW has for the final time. It is the final chapter for NXW, but for MXW and all the young wrestlers, the end of NXW marks a new chapter. The new chapter's blank page is looking for someone to make his mark on those pages, to let everyone know that the next chapter is theirs for the taking. So at TFC, we will see who wants to make that mark. So yeah, that's really big from Toad right there, because we'll be seeing a lot of NXW guys in MXW soon. So it means the rosters are gonna get bigger, and the brand split's gonna be better with the new guys. So let's see how this all goes. Also, roster changes. We have 2 new women, which is crazy because that's like basically almost impossible. So we have NBSS321XD and Sasha Banks WWE. So this is going to be a big change. We can finally have a women's division properly. So we're going to review the final NXW show. Danny Day's Memorial Battle Royal. So tribute to the first time champion was made. I was so excited when they announced this because I've been wanting this. He deserves to be honored because he can't be here anymore. 12 men entering this ring. And then AK came back. Reasons, because he was supposed to face Danny Days for the time championship, but he faced Kevin instead, and that's why he pointed at him the statue of Danny. And he was eliminated straight away. So, many time champions in this match. Mem got 5 eliminations and hit the flashback and put Light out of the ring. Danny Days came out and held Mem's hand out. Mem, a former time champion himself, congratulations. Wilson versus Saints versus Hydrix. However, Saints was jumped by the fruit basket for some reason. Saints could not compete. It was now 1-on-1. Wilson had Lightning by his side. And then there was some crazy points in the match. We're jumping off the stage with an elbow drop on the poor Aussie. And then Hydrix hit the Canadian Destroyer to win the match. And Dallas versus Mr. Love. This was a show stealer. People thought this would suck, but it was actually definitely good. It's all on camera. You should check it out. So much good moments in it. Mr. Love won, and then shortest match of the night, Bobby versus Maddie for the time championship, was pretty insulting of Danny Days. Maddie became the champion. He also got a concussion. Fatal 4-way for the United Championship. So we got it was a great match. It was pretty underrated to the crowd. I don't get why everyone didn't care about it. Andrew came out and he just Francis every single one of them. You don't know what Francis is because if you don't know what Francis is if you haven't watched Deadpool. So yeah, Rep won. Crazy. It was Callum versus Memorize in the main event, the final match for the NXW Championship. Memorized. It was a good match. I have to say, probably not the best match of the night, but still it was good. Memorized in the end won. Hydrix raising his hand after an awesome match. So yeah, Hydrix stood in the ring alone until Saint somehow came out, and then they did a speech. Into the show, Hydrix and Saint walking back. So yeah, I made these results and I'm happy for it that I was able to do it. Thank you so much. MXW KO. Show started with Rock sending a message to Nev. And yeah, basically that. Maddie defeating Calum, so Maddie's losing streak's over. Finally. JD versus Doc. JD won. That's like 4 wins in a row for him, so he's clearly going to get a push in the future. Kev defeated Taco by DQ, Renegade's attack. This also caused something which I'll get to later. And Salmonak's declared Asian ended in me turning. So yeah, it's maybe the start of something for me. As you can tell, I got a new skin, and it's going to be a good time. I just wonder what another heel turn. Man, I'm just flopping back and forth. Boston, Rock defeated Spade and Nevlin. It was basically a champion versus contenders match, which was alright. And so we got MXW UL and multiple superstars interrupted Memorize's title celebration. Dallas defeated Lynx, like sending a message to the mystery guy. It was going to be a cage match now. Rep defeated Los Azul. Mr. Love somehow defeated Ultimate Guy. That was crazy. And Hydrix announced a Buried Alive match at No Surrender. Ooh. And speaking of Buried Alive matches, we are going to review No Surrender. Lightning versus the Mystery Man, aka Josh, and ended in a double win, basically. Steel Cage. Rep defeated Los by DQ because Los got a weapon. Memorized retained against all of them because this was a show stealer, I have to tell you. Because, yeah. Ultimate Guy defeats Prince and becomes the first global champion. And I agree with it. Ultimate needs it because the Extreme Championship, he lost basically without even losing it. Yeah. So now the final topic, Matt Dog HD update. MXW has learned that Matt was transported to the local hospital following his head injury at MXW Knockout. Matt has suffered a severe concussion and it is unknown at this point when or if he can return. MXW wishes Matt in the best of his recovery. So yeah, that's pretty bad. A top star has been injured. So hopefully he can recover. And look at this. Kev adding insult by saying ha. And then K-Man going all about Matt, we have been teaming for only a few months, but I know you for much longer. We had the greatest bout earlier this year, and you have been one of my greatest friends. I hope you have a speedy recovery. For every day Kev has cost you, I will make him pay. I start on next week's KO, so looks like K-Man versus Kev, most likely. Toad. Wow, Kev actually did something right for once. However, this won't help KO, who has lost 2 weeks in a row to UL. That is true, UL won this week. So, thing is that, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen after all this? So, we will recover possibly in a future episode, but we will see you all next time from MXW Alert.